guys, so I'm back with another video. Obviously you've read the title, but I'm doing a reading vlog of a Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I'm currently only on chapter 5 of this book. I'm reading, I think it's the US version, so if there's like different things in the UK version, I don't know those. I'm reading the US version because I'm unfortunately in the US. Anyways, I'm only on chapter 5, but we just did her interview with Robbie, Pip's interview with Robbie, Sal's brother. This is also going to be a full spoiler vlog. I will put that obviously in the title as well. But if you missed that, this is full spoilers, so if you haven't read it yet, please click off the video right now. Anyways, continuing on. We just had the interview with Pip and Robbie about Sal and Andy. And Pretty Little Liars is my favorite show to ever exist, like, in the history of TV shows, and so I picked up this book because I thought it was similar, which I think it is going to be somewhat similar. Obviously, like, murder, mystery, teenager solving crimes, you know, vibes. And then, huge Criminal Minds fan. Love those kind of shows. Like, I love Chicago PD, I love The Rookie, I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That one's more of a comedy, but whatever. These just, like, kinds of shows. And I've watched the new Pretty Liars, and I read The Naturals, loved The Naturals. So, like, this is very much, like, my style of stuff. And I'm already in that, like, crime-solving mindset. And currently in this moment in time, I think Sal was murdered. I don't think he killed Andy. I think Andy's dad is a suspect. I think Robbie and Sal's dad is a suspect. And unfortunately, I do think Robbie is a suspect. Okay? I know Robbie and Pip are going to be like, they're going to have a relationship. I know that's like the thing in this. They're love interests, I think. But I've like I said, I've watched Pretty Liars, I've watched Criminal Minds. Everyone's a suspect. Especially in like Pretty Liars. Every single person is a suspect. And Robbie's a suspect for me. That the dad, Robbie, and then Andy's dad. They're all, I'm watching all of them. They're all suspects for me. Ooh, okay, this also just came to mind. Naomi, Sal's best friend. Because Robbie's like, no, she definitely was like in love with him, had a crush on him. Okay. And I don't know if Andy was murdered or not even yet. She might just be missing. I don't know. We don't know anything about that yet. I don't have enough about the story to say if she just like ran away, if she's missing, if she's kidnapped, or if she is murdered, or if she was attempted to be murdered. I don't have enough information on Andy yet for me to have really a sight on that yet. But just based off the interview, I think Sal was murdered because, hold on, where is this at? Okay, but also, like, Robbie didn't sound like he liked Andy very much in this. Like, he was like, Andy always seemed to bring drama. And then Pip was like, what kind of drama? He's like, I don't know, I think she just was one of those people that thrives on it. So that was kind of weird. And then when the text the dad got from Robbie saying, I did it, I'm so sorry. I feel like he was, like, coerced into saying that somehow. Like, whoever killed him forced him to say that. And that's why his dad's a suspect, because the sleeping pills was their dad's. And I think, let's say it was his dad that did it. You know, gave him the sleeping pills to knock him out, make it look like, you know, he offed himself. And I don't know. I don't think he did. I don't know. And then Robbie just seems a little, like, some parts he's, like, really specific in the interview, and then some parts he's, like, I don't know, I guess. But then he was, like, really specific other times, so, like, it's weird when he gets really vague about stuff, I feel. I don't know. Like I said, first really interaction with Robbie, and I know they're supposed to be love interests, so it's a little too early to, like, have super suspects, but that's what I kind of think is going on. Like I said, we're looking at Andy's dad, Robbie, and then Naomi as suspects is what I'm looking at right now. That's our first update of the video. Okay, another update. I'm on page 67. Chapter 6 maybe? I really don't know. Anyway, she just talked about her theories of like what happened. And what I've been thinking happened is either theory 3 or theory 4. So I'm going to read them for you. Honestly, right now, I think I'm set on like theory 4. That's what I was like really kind of thinking happened after reading some more. And especially after she interviewed Max. That's really kind of what I was like leaning towards, I think happened. But I don't know. But these are the two I think happened. So theory 3. Andy is murdered by a third party on the Friday. The killer knows that Sal is Andy's boyfriend, would make the perfect suspect, especially as Sal seems to have no alibi for over 2 hours that night. The killer murders Sal and makes it look a suicide. They plant the blood and the phone on his body to make him look guilty. It works just as they planned it. I think that is one of my theories I think happened. Theory 4 is what I'm currently most convinced happened. Theory 4 is the most far-fetched of the lot. No one killed Andy Bell because she isn't dead. She faked her disappearance and then lured Sal into the woods, murdered him, dressed it up as a suicide. She planted her own phone and blood on him so everyone believed she was dead. Maybe she needed to disappear for some reason. Maybe she feared for her life and needed to make it look like she was already dead. Maybe she had an accomplice. That's what I currently think happened, especially after the interview with Max. But theory 3 is also an option. I'll update you later. Okay, final update for the night. I'm on page 190, chapter 21. And we've had lots of interviews, talked to her friends. We just finished talking to Howie, the drug dealer that Andy knew. And all that. So we found out a lot more about Max. Definitely on the suspect list, I feel. So currently, Pip's person of interest list is Jason Bell, Naomi Ward, secret older guy, Nat DeSilva, Daniel DeSilva, Max Hastings, and Howie Bowers. I think we could take Howie and Nat off that list. I really don't think it was them. Daniel, I just don't know enough about to take him off the list. I would keep Jason, Naomi, secret older guy, Daniel maybe, and then Max. But I'd also add, like I said, I would add Sal's dad. And I would still put Ravi on there for right now, okay? Because he really wants to be in this. I know it's his brother, but I don't know. And there's just we've got so much. And then, what was his name? We have Becca, Andy's younger sister. She is dating that one guy. Where's his name? Stanley. Where is his last name? Stanley Forbes. And he's giving Howie a lot of hush money for something. So Stanley's also my suspect list. Stanley could be the older guy. We're talking about Max could be the older guy we're talking about. Daniel could be the older guy we're talking about. I don't think Howie is someone we're talking about. I don't know. We've got a lot. I don't know. Her friends, not Emma, but Chloe. Chloe's a little suspicious as well to me. Yeah. Because Chloe still seems really mad about it all. You know, like she seemed like she may have even been mad when they were friends. Emma seems more like, I honestly just was like, she was my friend. She could have done no wrong when they were in high school, whereas Chloe's very much like, didn't really like her then either, but I was just drawn in. I definitely don't like her now. But I don't think it's Nat, because I think if it was her, honestly, I think she'd own up to murdering her. She seemed pretty happy that she was dead. So I honestly think if she killed her, she'd be like, yeah, I did it. So I really don't think it's her. I don't think Andy's dead. I really don't think Andy's dead. I think Andy's the one who gave Pip the note. Like, stop digging. And we're focusing on the punctuation. So the punctuation was the same as the text, which could have been Andy sending the text from Sal's phone. But like I said, Ravi is still kind of on that list for me. Ravi could have been sending a text and could have given Pip the note. I don't think it was Naomi that gave the note. I don't. I really do think it could have been Andy, though. I do think it could have been Andy. Yeah, but right now I'm on chapter 21, page 190. I'll update again tomorrow with more of my thoughts. Very into this book. Really excited for the show. I wanted to read this before the show came out. I've been wanting to read this for a while anyway, but the show coming out so soon just really gave me the kickstart that I needed to do it. But I will give another update tomorrow. Have some more thoughts. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. I think Andy's alive. I think Sal was killed. And I think we need to be looking at his dad. I think we need to be looking at Ravi still. I think we need to be looking at Naomi. I think we need to be looking at Jason Bell and Max Hastings is kind of who I'm looking at right now. For like, those are more in cause of disappearance of Andy and the secret older guy. I don't think Naomi killed Sal, but she could have. I don't think she did because she was in love with him, and I don't think she would have planned that out. I think Andy might have, if she's alive. I think she's alive, and I think she killed him. And that's where I'm at. Anyways, I'll update again tomorrow. Okay, so I just got to part 3 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is page 259. A lot just went down. We just had Max and Naomi confess about the time thing. You know, Sal actually did leave at 12:15, not 10:30, and they're being blackmailed because they did a hit and run that New Year's, I think, or the year before, and they got a text from an unknown number like Pip has been, so probably the same person. Honestly, I think it's Andy sending the text. I really do. I think Andy sent the blackmail text. I think Andy sent this text. I don't think Andy's dead, and I do think she stated that in a couple weeks ago. I don't think that girl's crazy. She has Alzheimer's, but I think she's right. I think Andy was there a few weeks ago, because what person with Alzheimer's remembers a random girl that stayed 3 separate times 5 years ago at her inn? No person without Alzheimer's wouldn't even remember that, unless she was like really weird or something. So I think she did stay a few weeks ago. I think she's alive. I think she could be sending a text, but also, let's get a little Pretty Liars here. She could be getting sent texts, and that's why also she ran away. Like the Allison De Laurentiis thing, like, because in my head, Andy's Allie, you know, mean girl, has a tight group of friends, but she's actually bullies to them, disappears, but thought to be dead, and getting mysterious texts. So she could be the one sending texts, but she also could be the one that's getting sent texts, and that's why she ran away and faked her death. You know, like she ran away, you know, then someone thought she was murdered, and then she's like, well, I'm just gonna let people think I'm dead then. You know, it's better than people just thinking I ran away. No one's looking for me anymore. So she could have killed Sal, but I don't know. I'm almost wondering if she was also getting texts and that's why she ran away. And someone else doesn't like her, just doesn't like her. So why would we not, convince the world her boyfriend killed her? Because she's not going to like that either. If she really does love Sal, she wouldn't like those thoughts about that either, but she wants to stay hidden. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with my theories right now. Max is still a little suspicious to me. I'm not really considering him anymore. He's just suspicious. I don't like him. He's hiding something else, I feel. I would take Naomi off the list. I'm still looking at Jason Bell, but I'm not looking at anyone for the murder of Andy anymore. I'm looking for the murder of Sal. So I'm taking Naomi off the list. Max is just, I think he's hiding stuff. I don't think he actually killed anyone. I think he's just hiding information still. Jason Bell I still would keep on the list. I still would keep Ravi and Sal's dad on the list. And I don't know, Ravi's an iffy one for me. Like, I want to trust him, but like I said, I've watched Pretty Liars, I've watched Criminal Minds. You can never trust anyone. You can't trust anyone. So I think that's why I'm on the edge of my seat about him, because I'm like, I don't know if I can trust you. And like I said, I don't know enough about Daniel to cross him off, and I don't know. I don't think Howie did it. I don't think Nat De Silva did it. But I am looking at that Stanley guy still. He's kind of in the, we haven't talked about him since, but he's kind of in the back of my mind. So, also when we had a specific line about how Pip's hair got stuck in the zipper of one of Andy's dresses in her room. So I feel like that's going to come back up at some point. Like her mom keeps her room this sharply, stunningly clean. She'd noticed there was a clump of hair that wasn't there before. So I feel like that might come back up because we specifically mentioned that line. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm right at part 3, so I will update you probably when I finish the book. So I just finished A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and wow. Okay, so I think at one point, okay, well, I really thought Andy wasn't dead, so I was wrong because Andy is dead. I did suspect Becca at one point, I think, if I said in the video. If I didn't say it, I know I did suspect her, but honestly, I think I just forgot about her throughout the book, and I knew the Max thing, like, that I knew happened to Becca. I already guessed. I don't know if I said that either, but I knew it was Max, and, like, that's what happened. I wasn't, like, convinced on Becca for the whole Andy Sal thing, which she didn't do anything to Sal, but, like, I wasn't convinced. But I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was suspicious of her at one point. Honestly, like I said, I think I just forgot about her. Did not suspect Mr. Ward. Elliot Ward didn't. Nope, that was not one I suspected. So that one did catch me by surprise. And then Barney. Why was that necessary? Like, Holly Jackson? Why? That was so unnecessary to put in the book and make me cry. For what reason? For what reason? Also, I love Ravi. I do. I really do. I know I was suspicious of him till the end. But like I said, I'm Pretty Little Liar's biggest fan. Can't trust the people closest to you. Okay? So you always have to be suspicious. That way you're not hurt as bad at the end, okay? But I love him. And I'm excited for this second book. This was so fun. Hopefully no more animals die, no more little pets. Hopefully, Cara and Naomi can live their life. Yeah, that sucks for them. Thanks so much for watching. Next video we'll have the second book, but this video is already kind of long enough, I think, so I was just gonna do the first book, and so I can get this out faster. But the next video will have the second book. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!